What's going on, people? Welcome to a winning episode, a trophy-laden episode of the Flex and KG show, a day early. For no reason, actually no, for a reason, because we're FA Cup winners.
Yeah, we're FA Cup winners, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We're FA Cup winners, we did that, bro. And the people have to know, they have to see us, bro. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Glasses on.
Glowing.
Locked in. We know what we're doing, bro. Like, end of the day, like, we deserve this moment.
Yes.
This is one of the moments where you say, we deserve, like, Man United fans have been rubbed. We've been put through the mud. We've been laughed at, we've been ridiculed. They talk about our stadium, the leaks, all the stuff, everything that's wrong with Man United, and we still get trophies. We still win trophies. Like now, right now, in our worst years ever, this is the worst. Remember, people saying this is the worst Man United team they've seen assembled, yeah?
Yeah. Which it has been in the league.
Which is, yeah, very true. Guess what? Still got silverware.
And not just that, beat the best team in the land to actually get it.
And
And
the
then
best
on
teams
the way,
assembled. Two of the greatest teams
ever assembled. Do you know what I mean? And listen.
Yeah.
I've said all I have to say about the players, about how amazing they were on the day.
Yeah.
And the fallout from it. And as you can see there on the screen, guys, this show today, and this is a show. This is a Flex and KG show a day early because we thought there's so much changing. You know, KG's going to be traveling as well.
I'm traveling. I've got to do some big work, bro.
You got some big work.
I got some big work.
Yeah.
I got some big work.
All right, some big work there.
I've told them I'm getting Saudi still.
Oh, there you go. Right.
I'm getting Saudi.
KG's going Saudi before.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Can't just like record this, then try and put it out tomorrow. Things can change by then. Let's do it now.
Right now.
Let's react to now. And our thing is, well, your thing has always been don't sack Ten Hag.
Never sack him.
I have to admit, this is the bit where people have been saying it to me in the comments.
I'm so glad that you heard that.
Absolutely. And look, my hands are up, bro.
Yeah.
My hands are up. Flip, flop, flex, all of that. You're a disgrace. I'll take whatever things people want to say. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool with it. Like I can accept it. I just want my team to win.
Yeah.
You know, I was battling so long, like with where I was at. Get called sitting on the fence. Get called, why do you want him in? Like, it doesn't, like, you've had to deal with that. Yeah. And my thing is now, once I saw what I saw and the context of how I saw it, and we're in this week where the review has begun and the inquest has started as to whether Ineos are going to keep him, I just think that Eric deserves the chance to right the wrongs that he did. He deserves to fix the sins of the past. He deserves to sort of, try fix it. And when I look at it overall, and look, you can say, again, everything I'm about to say on this pod today, yeah, whoever has been at the Eric Ten Hag can easily just say, where was this energy? That's fine. That's fine, but I don't care.
But not all fans are the same, Flex.
Exactly.
You know
this is how I support the
not
team.
Not all fans are the same.
I go on the up and downs.
Yep.
Like, it took me a while to, like, when I got to the Palace one and the Coventry one, Coventry then the Palace, I just can't see how I can turn it around. Yeah, maybe it was short-sighted of me. But what I will say is, just by keeping it doesn't mean he will 1,000,000% turn it around, but he deserves the chance to.
Thank you very much.
That's what I'm on.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not ignoring how bad the season's been.
Yeah.
It's been awful. But what it does do, the spotlight will be on Eric, and rightly so. You've had a very bad season, right, in terms of the Premier League. So next year, if he stays, which hopefully I think I want him to, the spotlight's on. If you don't show anything by October, November, December, everyone's going to be within their right. Say, look, we tried, it's still not working. We're still shipping loads of goals. We're still open in midfield. We're still getting beat up by mid-table teams. So
it won't be a sacking though, will it? Because it'll be the end of his contract.
Well, at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But they could still sack him before that and
No,
go,
they
right,
could.
it's
That's
October,
because,
let's go
but
get
I don't think
someone
it's
else.
going to get that bad. Honestly, I don't think it's going to get that bad. I really think, Flex, what some of the stuff you're saying and the lessons learned. Ten Hag is a manager who's he's very focused. So there's the moments for each thing that he's talking about. You know when he was like trying to give us a breakdown of your season? I can't. I'm still in season. I'm not going to give you a breakdown of what have I learned, what I have not learned, this, that, and the other. I'm not doing any of those things.
We could still be
Why?
in Europe.
Because
we
could still be in Europe. I'll give you a full assessment when the time is over to give an assessment. And one of the major things he was telling us is, my centre-backs here, I think people laughed at how crucial. It's like what Rodri is to Man City, I would like to say is what Licha feels like he is to us.
Yeah.
Now, why I'll go on, like, and don't get me wrong, you can lose people like Leacher, but if you're losing Shaw, if you're losing all these other players at the same time, and this is, I'll substantiate the Leacher comment with something I saw in a game that just, it was perfect. I don't know if you've seen when, what's his name scores? When
he needs to come off.
Not Doku, when we score.
Oh, yeah.
Our youngster, Alejandro, Garnacho.
What did he do?
Garnacho scores, yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it?
Bro, I was jumping up around.
Oh,
in the thing.
my God. So Garnacho scores, yeah. They all celebrate together, yeah. They're walking off. The thing is, the last one to celebrate him. They're walking off. Garnacho is doing this one to the crowd, yeah. Leacher comes back, drags him, says, the game's over.
Don't do that.
Don't get back in the game.
In.
Dragged it, bro. When I say
did he?
The weight, bro.
Oh, I need to see this.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's bro. It's the best. It's the best clip.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is what he is. When I talk about the high fives, the this and the that's, yeah. Everything that this guy is, he embodies. Like, and you need. It's like leadership, but you need them in different places. When he was coming back before, he was injured, but you could tell, even at the speech that he gives at the end, he goes, I'm happy for Kobe and Garnacho.
I saw that, yeah.
You saw that one?
Yeah, you got to celebrate, keep them
control.
Yeah.
We got to teach them how to do this. So now you'll hear, every time he talks, you can hear the leadership in him. You can hear like there's a confidence. Onana gives us a level of leadership because he's beyond confident.
He wants it all. The bullets, the praise, the criticism, the pelters, the lauding. He'll have it all.
So now add
in
these
equal doses as well.
Add in equal doses. Now add this year. Let's not forget your guy, the Rolls Royce, the Phantom. Who I knew was going to start that game. When we talk about confidence and stuff, him in a final, him is them headers. You know them. You know them. The run ones. You know.
He knows, yeah. When he's like, right, let's go in it. Boom, header.
Gone. You know what I mean? Cleared.
And like reading the situation, passing out from but just being
brilliant. Next to Martinez. Phenomenal. Now you're talking about 1v1 Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Delo. See, now what we're going to do is you're going to take out one of these players. You're going to take out one of these players and add a centre-back, a proper centre-back. So we will be better next season. We're going to take out in the midfield. We're going to add more to the midfield.
Yeah.
We'll have
Mason Mount will actually be fit as well.
Mason Mount will be fit. We'll actually be better because we can never finish this low and have that low goal difference. We're gonna address these things, and even if you've just stumbled upon another way the team could play, Hoyland off the bench is mad because he's a threat.
Yeah.
He's a problem. So yeah, like I'm telling you now, this man, this job is planned. This guy knows what he's doing. He's gonna do better next season, and he's been preparing for this. It's not a mistake.
Yeah, my thing is. I agree with everything you said there. I got it wrong.
Yeah.
That bit of like not really understanding. Well, look, because some people can say, oh, but it's one game and now you're just undoing all of the, the things that happened in the season. And I'm not forgetting them. Like I'm under no illusion that, like I said, if Eric stays, which I hope he does get the chance to do, if he stays, bro, the scrutiny's on, bro. Like, if the style of play doesn't improve, but more importantly, the results in the league don't improve. Yeah, if results don't improve,
that's it.
Then he's still going to be on the chopping block. His head's still going to be on the chopping block. But when it's all said and done, in football, even in adversity, medals and trophies count for stuff.
Absolutely.
They really, really do. Like the things that like. People will remember this season for Man United for like a lot of wrong reasons. Remember when they finished 8th and got minus goal difference and shit like that. But even if he wasn't at Wembley, but I'm just talking because of experience that I was there, I'm still going to remember 2024 in May that I was at Wembley.
That's all you're going to remember.
Jumping up and down, beating Man City, as a Man United fan, I'm going to see Kevin De Bruyne walking off. I'm going to see Haaland in pocket. I'm going to see Doku coming on trying to do the thing.
Who finished 8th last season?
Can't even remember.
Doesn't work like that. After when time passes, all you say is
remember who won the FA Cup. Everyone keeps talking about Arsenal that they finished 8th and won the FA Cup.
Yeah,
FA Cup, they won the FA Cup, and everyone expected them to lose against Chelsea and Man City, but they didn't. And they won it.
Who won? That's all we care about when time goes, because you can't remember, unless you're like Ty, that's got the wicked memory of 2004.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you've got that memory there, it doesn't only
unless you keep finishing there, though. Like, again, if we finish 8th again.
But we're not getting to, though.
7th again.
We're not getting to.
How do you know we won't, though?
Because I just know that we're not going to have the injuries like we've had.
Well,
like,
if we do,
we're not
going
gonna
to deal with it different.
No, but then again, we're gonna add to the squad.
Yeah.
So he said he's identified funny enough, what I was hoping from Ten Hag, he said in the final game of the season when he got interviewed, he said, "Well, look, you can't change things up. Players have a bad game. There's nobody else to compete. There's not enough strong competition in the team. So if you have a bad game, well, we need you because we don't have any other options in the team to play in that." And that's truth. Like, don't get me wrong, that doesn't void all the stuff because he could have started Amrabat early. He made Amrabat the mistake.
He has to learn himself.
He will.
It's part of changing this.
He will.
Yeah.
But this is all in the progression of understanding the team. Like, I was even listening to Klinsmann talk about, he's talking about a team and how it's set up in a squad. And he goes, the manager can't do everything. The squad have to almost help themselves. In the dressing room, there's things that the squad have to be able to deal with. Yeah. Like, I can get you guys prepared, but the squad, the players,
it's up to them to carry out.
Have to carry out. Yeah. And I'm talking like dressing room issues as well. Things that happens on the training field. And obviously we don't get this part as like, we're not players, so we don't understand a squad dynamic. But there's many dynamics to this team, and so many players were out that a standard was not really being set. In terms of a serious standard, of you need these players that are not gonna. There's some players that are gonna chuck it in and just give what they think they can, and there's some people that are gonna demand more of the players next to them. And what you had in is it was the wrong. You're starting to look at the team and saying, well, not everything's perfect here. Amrabat, that performance that we saw was somebody that wasn't gonna pass away responsibility and someone that could still meet his own personal requirement. Because you can't shout at me if you're doing nonsense. Bruno was shouting at players this season, when he's misplacing passes. He's moving mad.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be different next season.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think it will, especially given, his players. And more from a fan perspective and Ineos perspective now. Listen, I still see the argument in it. I do, in terms of, okay, we're not going to base it off of one game. Our sporting project is this. We believe that manager X or Y is our guy, not Eric. We've had a chat with him. It's great that we won the FA Cup, but the way that we want to do things as well, he's actually pushed back and said, well, I can't work like that. Like, we can't rule that out as well. I know, like, he said he wants to stay, so that's fine. And he said he's had good conversations. So really, it looks like Eric's part's done.
Eric's done his part.
He's done his part. But what I'm saying is, Ineos can still listen to that and feel like, I don't agree with this. I'm saying from their point of view, they can still say that style of play, how we envisage the players that we want to buy, the type of football we want to play. He has to listen to us and do X, Y, Z. We don't think he's going to be the right man.
Well, it'll be short sides.
Absolutely, I agree. But they could still think that and go, no, we're strong within our thing. United fans might hate us for it at this point, but when we get manager X or Y, whoever it's going to be, we believe we'll be better for it. And my God, will they have to show that fairly quickly if they get rid of this man? Because I'll tell you what, winning back-to-back trophies, having one good season, one bad, having all the fans on, most fans on side.
He's got a lot in the stadium. In the stadium, what did it sound
100%.
like? What did it sound like? And especially at Wembley, what did it sound like?
It was like there wasn't even a question about the manager, who the manager should be.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? And also what we did see though was the turnaround for Marcus Rashford. I was at Wembley for the semi-final, and he got it was the most toxic I saw it. I came out of there at Wembley, I said, oh my God, Rashford's finished here. It's over. It really is done. Like, that was the match-going fans at big Wembley. Boo. Phone coming out the match. Get out the club. It was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful. Polar opposite on Saturday.
Got the clap.
Why? Because he showed effort. He showed belief. He tried.
Yeah.
Which is what he responded.
Yeah.
That's what the fans have been asking for. And he was lauded out the place. They were going, come on, yes, Rashi. I said to my friend, I goes, wow, look at the difference. Yeah. And again, this is what this has showed me, which you're always learning, even as a fan. 2 weeks ago, I wasn't feeling how I feel now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
And then, but in another 2 weeks we might be feeling worse because Ten Hag might not be here anymore. I hope that isn't the case. I really, really do hope that. But where I'm at is that I just think if you do what he's done, which is have one good season, which he definitely had, third Carabao Cup, you know what I mean, FA Cup final, lost against City on the way to them winning the treble, you know, it was like, wow, but we still had a good season. Second season, awful in the league, but avenged the guys that we lost to last year, brought through Kobbie Mainoo, carried on with Garnacho, you know what I mean, didn't have all his squad and won the FA Cup. And on the way to doing that, Klopp's farewell, beat them, and City's double and a 4-peat stopped them doing it.
There you go.
So it's like, it's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. And if it's about 50-50, I think you
deserve time. Look,
deserve time.
And do you know why I won't? One of the main reasons why I wouldn't sack Ten Hag is the next manager, like it or not, the club is so big. The next manager needs time to get his feet firmly under the table. Yeah. You don't really realise how mad it can get. He's had the full experience of what it is to be a Man United manager. Yeah. So he's had the speculation, but he's turned them into believers in the first season. This season, beyond doubt, disrespected in pressers. He's had the media literally turn against him before the final to say loads of people, pundits, everyone coming out saying all stuff. When he says, I think you've been unfair. You know, when he said things about Kobbie Mainoo, all these players, don't praise them too much because you lot take them to this high level, then 2 games, you drop them. Yeah. And you don't. You've done that with me. You've done that with everyone. Yeah. So he's experienced the full scope of Man United. This manager, when he comes back next season, he'll know how to deal with the luck curse. He'll know how to deal with Custis or every fans. He'll know how to, even the players and squad. That's invaluable. That's the
learning curve.
That's invaluable learning. A new manager has to experience that. He has to come in because it might go your way in the beginning. New manager bounce, all this other stuff. And because of how bad it was the last season for us in terms of in the league, anything will kind of look like success. But Man United fans have got to be careful of saying anything that looks like success doesn't mean it's better. You know what I mean? When Wout first came up and he was running hard and he looked like he was the number 10 because he weren't losing the ball, then other games started to happen. And then that success of him looking after the ball wasn't enough anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? And then what does that person do now? I don't believe, no disrespect to McKenna, this is not, what he was doing was sparring before. He was in the spars, early rounds, that's cool. When you get appointed as the main man, you're the voice of the club, you're the voice of the players, you're everything, literally. And while McKenna is fresh on his journey, I still think, because we do have egos in his team, bro, you was really at Ipswich. You won, don't think because you won the championship at Ipswich, I need to listen to you here.
No, he came second.
Sorry. Yeah. Don't think because of promotion, back-to-back promotion, I should listen to you here. You know that feeling. David Moyes had it when he came in. He's like, rah, this is what we do. Nah, bro. Yeah. This is what we've been doing. You're new here. You know what I mean? So you have to, and he struggled. He's had to tell big players what to do. Well, and luckily
how it ended with Ronaldo. There's not space for 2. It's as simple as that. He has to get players, like I said, Garnacho, Kobbie, Rasmus, they're going to listen. Anthony's his own guy, so he'll listen. Yeah. Rashi, he did get him on board first, scored 30 goals, but Rashi didn't exactly. Sancho, not on board, do that, see you later. Do you know what I mean? So
McKenna, any manager, don't get me wrong, like McKenna would have to do that. He'd have to probably do more because he's coming back home and they know him. It's not like I've gone away and I've become the guy. You don't need to respect me, bro.
It's just like it just no disrespect. Like again, because actually I want the right trajectory for Kieran McKenna. He's a fantastic young coach. To achieve that in your first 2 full seasons as managers is a brilliant accomplishment. Now the next step for you is to establish yourself in the Premier League at this level. Let's have a look at it, and then you see where you are in 18 months.
Experience Premier League.
But you can't tell me now that Kieran McKenna is a better manager than Eric Ten Hag. I'm not trying to hear that. But football is about winning trophies. And when he says, what I did like about Eric, right, was the shift. Because in his sort of what he's been saying. Yeah. So in the lead up to this, obviously in the pre-recorded interviews and stuff, in the lead up to the final, he was saying, I don't need reassurances. I've had conversations with Ineos, positive, you know, we're planning for next season. So it wasn't that. But when you get the real emotion from someone is obviously live, just won something, you know, on the pitch. Here, take this mic just after that. Tell us how you're feeling vibe. And it was a pivot, bro. It went from, had good conversations then planning for season 2. I don't know, but if they don't want me, I'll take myself and I go win trophies. Like, more fool them then. He changed to like, I win stuff. I've won stuff for the last 5 seasons.
Yeah, that's a good reminder.
In my time, 3 years at Ajax, 2 years at Man United, all I've been doing is winning at Arts Leacher. Like, I've just been winning.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show.
Anthony's had a shit time. He's just been winning trophies with this guy.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show.
You see what I'm saying? So he changed that, and I quite liked that. I did. And
you liked the fighting back.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That's why when I was, you know, when I was in my feelings a bit, like saying, why say that we played good when we didn't though, and like get me on board by saying this ain't good enough. I want to fix this next season. Like say stuff like that. And I know that's all in the past.
Remember, Swan said he's lying because remember when he spoke about the Crystal Palace game?
Yeah,
told us exactly what it is.
Yeah,
in the presser on the day, he said, "Yeah, we had our moments. I don't think we should have." He's saying mad stuff.
Didn't he say MUTV? He said we're shit against Palace. Yeah. So he will. So I get it. I do get it now.
There's a moment for there's a moment for everything. Yeah. That's the key. But it's like I just think that what we liked, and this is the only reason that Tuchel became a candidate for me that I thought I wouldn't be angry at. But the only reason why I said I wouldn't be angry at Tuchel, is because there was bite and fight on the touchline. Yeah. And there's bite and fight everywhere he is. I felt like Ten Hag was allowing situations or decisions to go against him and not fighting back and not realising, you don't understand, this ain't Ajax. Like, I don't know if Ajax is hated the same way we're hated, but everyone hates.
No team is hated.
No, but I'm saying everyone hates us. Yeah. And he has to learn that. Everyone hates us here. You're not going to get the rub of the green with decisions or how pundits sound. You have to fight for your club now. You have to be in a situation to say, if there's a penalty that looks like a mad penalty, go and remonstrate. I need to see you.
He does a bit though. He does a bit.
Not enough.
But you know what I have learnt about him though? Is, and this is where some people have questioned sort of the character, the personality. Like, he has got this awkwardness about him. That's quite funny sometimes, but like sometimes it looks like, oh, is he the, you know, like, bless him, even when we won the thing and the full whistle goes, just like he just, Alicia just,
he's tight. But he's in it though.
Even like he done the thing when he went with the cup to the things and it just, do you know what I mean? But he is that awkward character, he is. But again, it's about winning, bro. It's about winning and understanding the task at hand. And I think that for Eric to come out swinging like that, by then, I thought he's in it. He's in it.
I love this guy, man.
And I just hope he stays. And the other thing is like, we have to look at these suitors, bro, who they're trying to say we're going to get. I mean, we just spoke about Kieran McKenna. De Zerbi's obviously, you know, Enzo Carrasco's looking like he's going Chelsea. You look at Tuchel and Poch. Thomas Frank, no disrespect, no chance. Like, no way. Not in any, no. It's Poch and Tuchel. It's them two. It has to, and look, the De Zerbi one's been thrown in, not for me. Poch and Tuchel, and it's like, Poch, I just think there's a lot of parallels, even with what Ten Hag's just been doing the same thing, doing more, winning trophies than Poch. Poch is a good manager, though.
Poch is a good manager. I won't lie to you.
I'm not going to say
Poch is a good manager. Poch has been in the Premier League for how many years? And he hasn't got the FA Cup, hasn't got the Carabao, and there's reasons to why he lost those things. Like, I like Poch. Again, before I knew about Eric, I wanted Poch at the club.
I agree. I was there. I was there too.
I was absolutely there. Now, like, I'm not saying he's totally trash. But then again, he's been able to do what Poch could never do. And it's because sometimes Poch wouldn't take them tournaments as serious.
Yeah, exactly. And at Man United, that's not tolerated.
I remember games where Spurs messed up for themselves, even in the Poch time and in his era. You can't do that.
And then he's gone with Chelsea, lost against Klopp's kids. Do you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we've won it with our kids against Pep. So again, if you're going to do that, you have to take everything.
And they're both good at working with young players, but they only meet he's synonymous. He's not synonymous with winning things. He said it on my bucket list. The FA Cup was there. I need to win it. He's probably got Champions League on his bucket list,
of course
and the Premier
Any
League.
top division he plays in. You have to want to win the league. And Tuchel, obviously, different kettle of fish. He's been there, he's done it. He's won the Champions League. You know, he's won the he won it last year.
Bundesliga last year. Still, you can't take it away
but
from
he won
him.
it. He won
they
it.
say the table never lies, bro.
Exactly.
So if he won it,
he won it.
let's
he won
not
it.
do that.
He won it, absolutely. And he won it PSG as well. So look, I can see why Ineos are looking in it, but I just think if you're Ineos, the smartest thing to do, even if, like I said, even if they don't do it for the right reasons, yeah, is to say, you know what, let's keep him in. It actually takes the pressure off Ineos. It actually takes the pressure off Ineos and puts it on
now
Eric.
the pressure's firmly on Eric.
Yeah, 100%. If he stays, it's like you go, right. He's comfortable, but he still has to deliver.
Yeah. So
if you finish 7th again or look like you're going to finish 7th or 8th, then it's gone. And Ineos could say, look, we tried with the guy that was here before. We tried to give him this. We tried to give him that. And it didn't work. Then at least everyone can go, well, there wasn't a what if. And that's what Ineos should do. They shouldn't come in and just say, we have to flex our muscles. Like, I think this is the chance for them to actually show some good leadership and say, we did think that it wasn't going to go right, but actually we've adjusted our parameters. We can see that everyone's behind him. We can see that actually if we back him and give him some players, let him get his players back. We just have a look.
Ineos said they're going to listen to the fans. They're going to hear the fans' voice
and look at it all in context. So if you look at it all in context, there's one good season before they came, a bad season before they came,
silverware,
but it was silverware and loads of injuries.
And then the route to the final and the manner. Again,
and the manner
you beat Liverpool. It was a crazy game, but you beat Liverpool.
And so Jim kept saying, they're all the enemies.
They're all the enemies.
And he beat the enemies, bro.
There you go.
I was not right next to Sir Jim. I was a few rows down, back. But I could see him and he was having all these talks. I just thought, I'd love to hear them conversations. Like, what's he thinking?
Yeah.
Sir Alex sat right behind him. Like,
Alex's celebration was
he
nice.
was so happy, and it's like, Sir Alex will be, I'm not saying just listen to Sir Alex, but he will be saying, listen, Jim, consider that. I've been there. I've been there where it looks like
where
I've been there. And this guy's winning trophies. Have a little look more. Just have a look, see what it's like. Do you know what I mean? So, look, that's our message. I put my hands up. I got it wrong.
You're fair to do that.
I'm fair to do that. Say what you want in the comments.
I think you need to. I really want you to change your opinion on Amrabat though, because even when you said that his game and stuff, I feel like.
But I said I'm happy for him to be in the squad though.
No, but I feel like even in the final.
I said he was wicked.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, the final I said he was immense.
Okay, wicked though.
No, I 100% said that. He was cold. He was wicked,
so
bro.
Good. He's so good.
He was brilliant.
And he said that it's not. He's saying that it's not over. He could still be at Man United.
Yeah, he said we'll have talks. Like I wonder who doesn't want to be here. And the only question is again what we can't underestimate if we really want to do things correctly is Ineos coming in with these Jason Wilcoxes and Dan Ashworths and Omar Barada is the value in the market. The true question has to be, for £20 million, which is what it's going to cost to sign him, can you find a better player? That's the question, because we have to spend it anyway to even secure him or not.
It's not.
Can you find better value for money and someone who's better for Amrabat?
But I think you need to do
we
the
don't
variables.
know if we can or not.
No, but I think you need to do the variables as well.
Which variables?
Can you find a player? Because there's good players,
Yeah.
And then there's players that can wear the Man United shirt.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying.
But they might be able to find it, KG.
I'm saying I'm not saying they can't. I'm saying so there's good play, as in Jadon Sancho's the perfect version, and not just Jadon. There's so many players in the past. Can they wear the shirt?
Yeah,
is the question. It's the difficult shirt to wear. It's because the scrutiny. You don't just get you will not get a pass here. No, you won't get. No one gets a pass here. So have you got the mentality, character, attitude to wear the Man United shirt? Why you can have talent? Because it's cool. But then those are the things that's going to get you through. You know the rule in hard times? Yeah. Those are the things that are going to get you past it.
Agreed, the minerals. And I'm not, I'm not against him staying because I understand we've got a lot to do. Look how many centre-backs we need. Look how many centre-mid. Eriksen's going to leave. Casemiro probably goes Saudi. That's 2. If you let Amrabat go.
Do you think Casemiro's going to leave then?
I got a feeling he will. You never can't say definite, but I think if Saudi come and offer like 25 million, 30 million, well, Man United will have to say yes, and I think they will. Yeah. But stranger things have happened. We'll see what
happens, man.
We'll see what happens. But we're FA Cup winners, bro. I'm gonna remember that day for the rest of my life. Going to Wembley
must have been incredible.
Oh, it was wicked.
What was the last? You was there for the Carabao as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, Carabao there for last season's FA Cup.
And then what's the last trophy lift you seen?
What was Carabao Cup?
Before that?
Before that, I went to the Europa League final in Gdansk, lost on pens. Yeah. David De Gea, crucial spot kick. Then before that, it was Carabao Cup again, Southampton. So who did we beat? Yeah, Southampton. And then before that, it was Jose, obviously, Europa League. I didn't go to that one though. So, there you go.
Well done.
Guys, smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let us know what you're thinking about the manager. Because we didn't really talk about, you know, the opposing side, the devil's advocate, which I know there's a lot of you still say no. Stick to your guns. Don't judge us off one game. Let him go out on a high. We want to hear from all of you guys.
We'll hear from them when they'll get a chance to speak.
Absolutely.
Right now on this show,
We're winning.
we said what we said.
Take care, guys. We're out of here. Peace.